guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danreael. This is going to be my 3-year celibacy update. Basically, I just wanted to give a video to share my experience. Some people asked for a video for me to share some tips, things I've learned and stuff like that. So that's what this video is going to be about. So sit back, relax, and let's get right into the video. This has been my 3rd year being celibate. I actually forgot because around the time that was like the anniversary, I had moved, so I forgot about it. So yeah, May 2021 is when I became celibate, and it has been 3 years. This has been the best 3 years of my life because I've had so much peace during these 3 years. The reason that I went celibate is because I got tired of dealing with the person I was with. You know, they didn't want to commit, be loyal, and I just was so tired of it because it's like, you're not gonna change, you feel me? And so when I decided to be celibate, I just went cold turkey. I have not had no slip-ups, I haven't been tempted or nothing like that. Like, I really just desire to be married, have a husband, be a wife, have my kids with my husband that loves me. And yeah, so that's why I went celibate. I just was tired of being played with. I was tired of being played with. Yeah, like I said, this experience has made me grow closer to God. I've read my Bible every day for the past 2 years. I have not missed no day. I have grew as a person. I'm no longer the person who I was. All of the soul ties that I used to have with certain people, I've been delivered from those things. And like I said, y'all, I don't be tempted. Like, some people, they really be tempted. I don't be tempted no more. Like, I feel like a man could approach me and be like, oh, hey, you're so beautiful, I want to take you out on a date. That just don't turn me on. It don't arouse me, like, because I know how people are. They act away for the first 2 weeks or 2 months of y'all relationship, and they're gonna be who they really are. Like, especially in my generation, I'm 25, so people in my generation right now, they are really living in like wickedness, and I don't understand it. I've never been that type of person. I don't understand it. It's been a great 3 years so far. And like I said, I don't desire to ever go back to being in a place where I have casual sex with people or sex with a person that's not my husband. You feel me? If you want me, you're gonna have to put a ring on my finger, and I'm gonna have to have your last name, and then we can have sex. So don't ever think in your head that you could get me or be with me again, because one thing about me, I've like totally moved on from my past. Some people, they still be like hung up on their past and they can't let it go, but I just let go of things and let God, and God blessed me tremendously. I moved, I got a new car, I've been in my Bible every day, I've been delivered from things and people. I make more money now. Like, God really stepped me up once I decided to cut ties with things that was not meant for me, and I'm just so grateful that I did. If I didn't know God, I couldn't have came this far in this journey. And it's never been my intention to be 3 years celibate. That's just how it's turned out. And like I said, I don't mind never engaging in sexual activity again in my whole life if I'm not with my husband and the person that loves me for me and the person that God ordained for me. You feel me? Because I feel like when you're with somebody that's actually meant for you, it's gonna be so much better. It's gonna be so much more peaceful. You're gonna have more blessings with that person, and they really gonna be with you and love you. And also, when I was about 20 years old, I went through this really, really traumatic experience. I haven't did a video about it yet. I am going to. And it just changed my whole outlook on sex and people. And a lot of people have gone through this experience, and I never wanted to go through that again. So I felt like I had to protect myself and watch who I share my body with. And one thing about it is, whoever you share your body with, that's who you become one with. Whether you believe in the Bible or not, whether you believe in God or not, like, you become one with that person. That's why they call it soul ties, because God intended for when a man and a woman, when they have sex, they were supposed to become one flesh. So imagine if you have sex with all these people, you became one flesh with all these people. That's why you think about this person all day. That's why this person has control over you. That's why you're acting like this person because you became one with that person. And like I said, a lot of men, they have sex with a lot of different women, and women, they have sex with a lot of different men. Now people are acting like crazy demons because that's really what they are. You brought that upon yourself, and the way that you get delivered from that is you fast and you pray. Simple. If you don't want to live the lifestyle that a lot of people in my generation live, you gotta fast. You gotta cut yourself off. You got to isolate yourself, and you gotta want to change and do better and move forward. And that's what I did, you know. I've always been like an isolated type of person anyway, because that's just always how I've been all my entire life. Like, that's just how I am. But like if you want to be celibate and stop living the way you're living and just do better and have more peace in your life, you're gonna have to cut off those friends that you hang with. You're gonna have to stop going to the clubs. You're gonna have to stay off Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, because those sites have a promiscuous spirit attached to them. Especially if you got people, if we in this age group, it's like it's a spirit. Like, it's so crazy because I can see it, and it's like everybody half naked on there. Everybody on Twitter, like if you scroll through your TL, like you might actually come across a porn video, which is crazy. It's like it's so crazy. Like I don't be on there. I can't be on there. I don't want to be on there anyway, but I really can't be on like Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. But you have to cut those things off if you want to have a more pure life in mind. Because one thing about it, all the stuff that you're seeing all day on your TL, it's like, it's really affecting your mind, whether you believe it or not. And once you see something, you really can't take it back. Like, you can't unsee it. So you got to protect your eyes and what you watch and who you're around, what you're listening to. The music that you listen to can have an effect on you as well. Like, it's so much stuff that you need to guard yourself from seeing and listening to and being around. And people don't take that serious, and you should. You really should. And so yeah, that's what I did. I just separated myself from people. I stopped talking to them. Because one thing about me, I'm a loving person, and I feel like once I love you for like my entire life. And that's the type of person I am. So I had to literally stop talking to people, stop looking at their Instagram, block them, don't talk to them, and just literally separate myself completely. And that's what I did. And then that's when I met my fiance. But my fiance was locked up, so we couldn't have sex physically. So that saved me too. So that's really why I was actually loyal to him during that time. And that saved me too. That's why it's been this long. Because if I hadn't been in a relationship with my fiance that was locked up, I don't think I would have made it this long, 3 years being celibate. Like, if he was in the real world, I think we would have actually became one. I don't think that I would have made it this long being celibate. But it's been 3 years. That's a testimony in itself. And yeah, it's just crazy. I never thought I would have made. I remember, like, there's been times in my life where I've went 1 year, a year and a half, but I've never made it to 3 years. And I think that's unheard of right now. Like, tell me somebody you know that's 25, 26, 27, 28 that's been celibate for 3 years. Tell me somebody you know, because I don't know nobody that's did that. And like I said, now I just have so much more peace. Like, my thoughts are my thoughts. I don't act like the person who I'm sleeping with, because I'm not sleeping with nobody. So I'm actually me. And like I said, I've been delivered from soul ties, people, memories. Like, I don't remember certain stuff no more. And I just feel like it's for the best. And like, I never had the strength to do this type of journey before, but God gave me the strength, and I'm in it right now, and it's just crazy. And like I said, I desire to wait for my husband, because one thing about it, I feel like the man God have for me, he gonna be like me. He gonna be righteous. He gonna be a loving person. He's gonna be genuine. I'm not gonna have to be backstabbed. You feel me? Like, he gonna be a real person. And the stuff I went through with people who was not for me, I would never have to go through that with him. And that's a part of it too. Like, I never want to go through the stuff I went through, because them people, they weren't meant for me. They didn't love me. They didn't care about me. They didn't have my best interests at heart. It was really like snakes. It was really like I was sleeping with snakes. And that's scary to think. And it's crazy because even back then when I was younger, I could see it. Like, I could see, like, this person is a snake, or it's like, this person is the devil in human form. Like, I could see it back then. I just wasn't on my journey with God how I should have been, and I wasn't as sharp. You know, in my life, I don't really have, like, parental figures that guide me through things, so I gotta go through things like trial and error and figure it out on my own. That's how my life always have been. I gotta figure stuff out on my own, and I gotta learn from other people. Like, if I see somebody going through something, I can learn from their experience. I don't have to go through it myself. But it would have been nice in my life to have like an actual figure in my life that I could look up to, that was instilling in me certain things, but I just never had that. So I wish I did, because I would have avoided so much stuff that I've been through in my life. I've gained so much peace, mental clarity, and it's done cleared out my mind, because that stuff, like, it has so much control over your mind and your body and your head. And not to mention, like, the way these people moving now, like, you might catch a disease from these people because they so reckless. And some disease, baby, you can't give it back once you get it. Like, it's there for life. And they still don't care. It's like you want to walk around with AIDS because you can't have self-control. That's crazy. I would never want that for myself. There's some people, like, they didn't have sex for the first time, they catch AIDS or they catch herpes because they don't know who they was dealing with, and the person acted a certain way, like they was good, but they really wasn't. And that's crazy. Like, I'm so glad that I never experienced that, but that's crazy. That's why you should wait. And if you want to be with this person, go to the clinic with them and get checked out together and see they papers there. Don't let them go home and change them papers. You know what I'm saying? See the papers there. But yeah, who wants to live like that? Who wants to always have to be at the clinic every other week because you with this nigga, that nigga, and the nigga you with, he dirty. It ain't even you. Like, he sleep around, he catch disease, and he bring them home to you. Who want to have to go to the clinic every week because you with that type of person? Who has time for that? When is enough gonna be enough? You feel me? I know people be going through that. I know they do. They don't speak about it, but I know they do. And nobody wants to live like that. I don't. Like I said. But yeah, that's been my little update. Like I said, I'm delivered from those people. I got peace. I never go back to those people. And I'm happy. This is year 3. I don't know how many years God gonna have me being celibate, y'all. This is crazy. But like I said, I'm so at peace with it. Even if it lasts forever, like, I'm so at peace with it. Like, the next time I have sex, I'm probably gonna be scared. Like, I don't know how that experience is gonna go, but this is crazy. But I'm very, very grateful and thankful for this journey. And it's a blessing, and I cherish my body, and I cherish the way God feels about my body and what he wants me to do with it. And nothing or no one could ever come between that unless you're my husband. Once you're my husband, hey, it's up. But until I get a husband, I'm not being with nobody. I'm not gonna break my celibacy. Nobody could ever tempt me to do that. But yeah, that's just really year 3. Year 3 is just like year 3. I might be back for year 4. Who knows what's gonna happen in the future? Who knows when I'm gonna get married? I know I am though, but I just don't know when or what's gonna happen. So I'm hopeful for my future. And like I said, anybody who desires to be celibate, I suggest that you fast and you pray. And if you gotta isolate or cut off certain things or people or places, do it. And sometimes you might have to build your stamina up with it. Like, you might slip up and fall short, but I just certainly haven't. I got a lot of discipline in me. I'm a very disciplined person, so that's what it is. I'm gonna do another video about celibacy tips, because I remember a girl asked me to do one. She was like, do some tips on being celibate. So I'm gonna do that video. This was just my update video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. God bless y'all. And remember that, you know, God has somebody who's actually for you. He has a man or a woman that's ordained for you. Like your story is already written. Sometimes you just gotta wait and you gotta listen to God. and he's gonna make you give up certain things to get that person. There are certain characteristics and attributes that make a person fit for you. Like, you should want a godly man or woman because they're gonna be righteous, they're gonna be genuine, they're gonna be loving, they're gonna know the fruits of the spirit, and they're gonna do those things. They're gonna carry those aspects. And whether you believe in the Bible or not, the fruits of the spirit stay good. Kindness, gentleness, love, self-control, like, these things are good. You would want a person with those things because they're gonna know how to treat you, and they're gonna treat you right. So you should be seeking a godly man or woman whether you believe in God or not. And I encourage y'all to believe in God because he's real. He hears, he sees you. He's the one who protects you every day. It's not you, it's not your Glock, it's him. So yeah, I just want to encourage y'all on that part. And like I said, I'm gonna share the video with the tips. So thank y'all for listening to my update. This video was for y'all and also for me to document my year 3. So yeah, let's see what happens. Who knows? I might get married in a week or in a month. Who knows? But yeah, y'all, this is year 3. So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And I'll see y'all soon.